Okay.
Well, I thought I had a few extra minutes right here to be able to do this, but I guess this is going to be a part of the second video. We just took care of number 1. I'll just quickly repeat it. Plotting negative 6, 2. We begin at the origin, and x's value is negative 6, so we're moving to the left 6 units, negative 6, and the y value is positive 2, so we went up, and I just went ahead and labeled it point R. I know it didn't say R here, but I just gave it a letter. Number 2, the ordered pair 3, negative 7. X's value is 3. We begin at the origin, and we move to the right because x is a positive 3. We go to the right 3. 1, 2, 3. And then from that point, it says y is negative 7. Negative is down. So negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll just go ahead and give it point T. Number 3, little bit different x value, we wanted to show it. X is 4.5, y is 3. Begin at the origin. X is positive, move to the right, 4.5 or 4.5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then in between 4 and 5, you go halfway in between. Right where I'm holding that red pen is at 4.5 roughly. The y value is 3. Positive. Go up. 1, 2, and smack dab right about there. We'll just go ahead and call it point G. And then the point 0.4. X is 0. So I'm not moving from this point because at this point x is 0. Y is positive 4. Up, positive 4. 1, 2, 3, right on that y-axis. And we'll just give it W. And then negative 7, negative 5 over 2. Another way of thinking of this would be maybe negative 7, negative 2.5. If we divide 5 by 2, that'll get us a negative 2.5 or a negative 2.5. Hopefully I'll have some room right here. Begin at the origin. X is negative 7, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll go down a negative 2.5 units. Negative 1, negative 2, and go down a half of that next unit right about there. And I'll just go ahead and give it point Z. It is critical that we are able to plot points. Now the final thing that I want to take care of in 4-1, I want to kind of give a little bit of closure and give the finished product of really what this is about. We mentioned that the graph of every linear equation is a straight line. I'm going to return to the equation that we had just been talking about a few minutes ago, where I gave you the equation x plus y is equal to negative 2, and we had to complete the ordered pairs for that equation. Well, this is the completed set of 4 ordered pairs that we came up with. If we plot these 4 points correctly on this coordinate plane, all of the points should be lined up on the same imaginary line. They should be collinear, points that are all together on the same line. So we've got a fresh x and y axes here. We're going to start with 4, negative 6, and plot it. X is positive 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The value of y is negative 6. We're going to go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't put any letter beside it. That's the first point. Let's go to the second. X is negative 2 and y is 0. Start at the origin. X is negative 2. Negative 1, negative 2. The value of y is nothing. So we don't go up, we don't go down. We stay right on that x-axis. Because y's value is 0. Can't go up, can't go down. Third, negative 3, 1. Start at the origin. X is negative 3. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. Y is positive 1. Go up 1. People, you can already tell now without doing the fourth, and I'm going to do it in a moment, that these 3 red dots are all lined up beautifully. 3, negative 5. One more. 1, 2. Something is done wrong. Oh, doggone it. Let me just make sure. Let's see. X is 3. I think I'm all right. Y is negative 5, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. I don't know why I had that senior moment right there, but we got it. And if we take a straight edge and line those up, that's going to give us our ordered pair. Now, a little ingenuity here, people. Would you believe it? I can't find a ruler at home. All I've got is a paint stick from Home Depot. Okay, so we're going to connect these. You don't have to actually connect all of them, but you line up those points as carefully as you can. I'm not going to touch this one because there's a little downward twist on this piece of wood. But if we connect, put arrows on each end. Here's the graph of this equation. The arrow signifies that it goes on and on and on infinitely, and it goes upward in this direction infinitely. Every single point that would be on this red line would satisfy this given equation. The picture is worth 1,000 words. We don't have the time to list them all, but we do have the time to graph. Now that's going to kind of put a close on 4-1, and when we move into 4-2, we'll be looking at a very specific method of solving linear equations in 2 variables. For right now, I'm going to close off. My able partner is telling me you don't have too much more time. So we're going to close it off right here, and we will resume in the next day or so.